Hello, beautiful internet family. Dan here from DansTube.tv, and on my channel, I've made it my mission to empower tech enthusiasts to unlock their creative potential with technology. And today, I'm checking out the newly released Mavic 3's 5.1K footage from its main wide-angle camera, which is the Micro Four Thirds camera system, and this is 5.1K at 50 frames per second. It really is remarkable to see what this drone can actually capture. Like I said, it's a Micro Four Thirds camera system. It's capturing 5.1K footage at 50 frames per second. It's quite remarkable. It really is amazing to see the video quality that you're capturing. It's such a high caliber quality of video. Like, it's ridiculous. You look at the detail, the dynamic range, you look at the colors. Everything in this video is untouched. So this is all unedited. This was just filmed on the drone, like on the day that I went out and filmed. This was filmed on the day, and I haven't played with any of the footage. This is just raw 5.1K footage from the drone. You'll see that we've got 50 frames per second at times, and then we're also going to slow it down as well, just to show what's possible with a 5.1K drone up to 50 frames per second. So from this, you can see that the colors really pop from this drone. It's quite amazing how green the greens are. It really does feel like that color science has been played with to get it to the point that it's nicely saturated. It's almost too saturated at times. It just looks really bright. This is just in the normal color profile, so we're not in the D-Log and then editing it. This is just what the average user would get if they flew their drone 5.1K and they just went with the normal color profile. This is basically what you're going to get from it. And you can see the image is remarkable, really. Like, to the average eye, they're going to be very impressed with this. It's such a rich image, and the colors do really pop from this camera. If you are new to the drone space and you want to build up your confidence and become a fearless drone pilot, then I do have a 10% off discount code to access the Fearless Drone Academy, which is the ultimate online drone course for beginners. The code is DansTube, and if you go to the website fearlessdrone.academy and sign up through there, you can save 10% with the code DansTube. And also, if you're interested in picking up the Mavic 3, you've got maybe a previous model of a Mavic drone and you want to upgrade to the Mavic 3, I do have a really cool special right now. If you go to the link in the description below, go to the D1 Store's website, d1store.com.au, and use the code DANS100, that's DANS 100. You can save $100 off the Mavic 3, and you also get a gift pack with 3 really cool gifts straight away. So you get a micro SD card, you get a battery safe bag, and you also get a landing pad. So straight when you use that code, you'll get those 3 gifts as well as $100 off your Mavic 3. I will have a full comparison on my channel very soon where I compare the Mavic 3 to the Air 2S. Now, the Air 2S can also shoot 5K footage, and on paper it actually is better because it can do 5.4K footage. But with that Micro Four Thirds sensor on the Mavic 3, as well as that Hasselblad color science, you definitely are getting a significantly better camera system. It's a larger sensor. It's a Micro Four Thirds sensor over that 1-inch sensor that we saw on the Air 2S. So I will have that full comparison very soon. But if I am to compare the two, they are quite similar, but I would say that the Mavic 3 does pop just a little bit more. You know, the colors are a little nicer, the way that it captures the image, the dynamic range, everything, like the information that you're getting in the 5.1K video is just remarkable from the Mavic 3. So with my version of the Mavic 3 Fly More combo, I don't get the Apple ProRes 422 HQ. So this is just the 5.1K that you're getting from the Fly More combo Mavic 3, which I'm sure most people will be getting unless you really need that additional storage and you really need the Apple ProRes. I think most people will be going for the Mavic 3 Fly More combo. You You get a ton of data and information to play with from this 5K footage, this 5.1K footage, and the total bitrate that I'm noticing from the 5K footage on my computer is 151 megabits per second. Now, the drone itself can capture up to 200 megabits per second, but obviously with this 5K footage, it's gone at 150 megabits per second. The frame width is 5,120 and the frame height is 2,700. So it truly is 5.1K footage, and 151 megabits per second is quite impressive. I do find it quite interesting that the total bitrate does actually vary quite a lot with the 5.1K footage that I'm reviewing on my computer. So some of it is 130 megabits per second, some of it is 200 megabits per second, some's 160, 120, 140. Like, it varies so much with the 5.1K footage. So that's kind of a weird thing. It should be locked out, but you are getting like a variable or a variety of different bit rates when you're recording in 5.1K. So I guess it all comes down to personal preference. You've got to remember that with this YouTube video, even though we're uploading it at the highest quality possible, there's still some compression going on, and it still is YouTube, so you're not going to get the true essence of that 5.1K footage. But I would love to know in the comments below, what are your thoughts? Do you think this is worthwhile? Do you think that it's worthy of an upgrade? It's such an expensive drone to pick up, but do you think that this Micro Four Thirds at 5.1K, is it worth that extra money? Is it that impressive that you're noticing, okay, I need to get this? Like, this is a massive leap. This is a big improvement. I'd love to know in the comments below. I've got my full review coming out very soon, so I'll keep my opinions until then. I am very impressed though with the video quality. It's quite impressive. The photo quality is decent. It's okay. I mean, I wasn't blown away by the photo quality, which I'll talk about in my main review, but the video quality, which you would think is one of the main things they're focusing on here, is very impressive. It's such an amazing image that I'm getting out of this drone. Like, even when it's been overcast, it's been raining quite a lot in Brisbane, not too much sun. The drone does an amazing job because it's such a large sensor. It can take in so much light that I actually found it to be amazing in almost any setting I put it in. So anyway, that is the 5.1K from the newly released Mavic 3. Like I said, I'd love your thoughts in the comments below. I'm very impressed, and I can't wait to release my full review as well as my comparison with the Air 2S. But that's the end of this one. Enjoy the rest of the footage here, and I'll chat to you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and talk to you very soon. Peace.